Yes, sir, we promised you a great main event here tonight. Andre, the China WrestleMania!
Hulkamania is running wild.
My God, what a It's not the world is watching!
Shit.
Hello, and welcome to this week's...
What does the fox say?
You are one pathetic loser.
Pepperidge Farm remembers.
It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
Yeah, that works.
I like
all right.
it.
Okay. All right, moving on.
Hey, what about Tulip?
And now for something completely different.
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
I've been looking forward to this.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look, and you'll see into your imagination. We'll begin with a spin, traveling in the world of our creation. What we'll see will defy explanation. If you wanna view paradise, simply look around and view right. Anything you want to do, wanna change the world. There's nothing to it.
Well,
Good Monday evening, everyone. Ladies and gentlemen, it is he, it is me, PWD, Etep from the Place to Be Reviews, right here with all of yous. Happy Monday, episode number 249. You hear the Imperial Trap mix in the back. We've got some fun Star Wars news to talk about tonight. As I'm sure you're all well aware by now, Rey, Palpatine, Skywalker, Solo, Star Wars is coming back. Can't even say that with a straight face. It is a trap. It is a trap. And if the Yankees don't get their shit together and beat the fucking Indians, I'm gonna be pissed. I refuse to call them the goddamn Cleveland Guardians. I refuse. I can't do it. The Cleveland Guardians. I mean, that's fucking gay. That's fucking gay. Like, that's as bad as the Washington fucking Commanders. Let me give a shout out to this fucking chat here, ladies and gents. Godzillionaire in the house. What's going on, man? JB here. Welcome. Keely Chow. Welcome. Godzillionaire just got back from watching the Mario movie. Talk about kicking Disney's teeth in. That's our box office breakdown tonight. And our main event we'll be roasting Grace Randolph tonight. I hope, I see Tommy just showed up backstage. I hope he brought an apple because we're going to put it in the piggy's mouth while she's on the spit roasting tonight.
Well, I'm getting double teamed.
Well, shit. Won't be the first time there's been a pole going up my ass and came out my mouth.
Watch this the car.
She does kind of sound like Mickey Mouse in drag, right?
Yes. Yes, she does. Let's go around and let me introduce all of the horsemen here. Chris is not here this evening, though. We won't be docking his pay. Don't worry about it. He gets paid so little that he won't even miss it. But he's like, you guys are getting paid?
What is it, a single
I was waiting for somebody. It's one shekel. Just one. I pay CJ in rupees. I send him rupees.
Canadian cent.
It's like, I don't even get a fucking, I don't even get a loon. I don't want to touch loons. Look, they put those in. Never mind. But let me go around and introduce the panel, though, ladies and gents. Here, let me bring Tommy in first. There we go. I'll start out with the The OnlyFans Oracle, the Ponce de Leon of porn. He is the harbinger of the hub, ladies and gentlemen, the Vandom Vampire. Don't sparkle, but he sure do shine. Twinkle, twinkle, baby. It's AngelousDraven.
Hey, guys, what's up? Should be a good show tonight. Looking to see how much Mario made over the weekend. Because it was a phenomenal movie, and it deserves it.
I believe the technical term is shit ton.
Oh, I'm sure it's a shit ton.
Record-breaking, bitches.
Oh, yeah.
And it still hasn't
Absolutely.
opened in Japan, which Nintendo is
shit.
a Japanese company, or South Korea.
Oh, wow.
But the most important thing that AngelousDraven wants to know is, does Danhausen like it?
I don't know if Danhausen likes it or not.
The movie, I guarantee you. Thank you for being here, Draven. Appreciate it, man.
Thanks for having me.
And let's go over here. We'll go over to Mr. CJP next.
Howdy, howdy. It is me. It is CJP. I am the Bearded Bard of Bond, and I have seen the Mario movie, and I absolutely love it. And I'm a 40-something-year-old fat guy that, you know. But I do have kids, so I at least have an excuse to go see it. But I don't care if I need to have an excuse. I'm just going to go watch it anyway because I love Mario. I have since 1985.
Hell yeah.
Well, hell yeah, man. And honestly, thank you for being here, CJ. Appreciate it, bro. I felt bad. I was like, I didn't toss him a link Saturday. He's like, it's okay. I'm an hour away from home. I was like, oh shit. I was like, all right. I was like, I like that. See, Scrambles recognizes that hat. He said, that's a nice hat. Wait, did Mario make more than Mobius? How dare you? How dare you? Let me keep going around the horn. Go over here to my brother, Mr. monoTony.
Yes, first off, if there's some background noise, well, I've got the fans going because we went from like 50 degrees 2-3 days ago to 92 degrees, and it's hot as balls. But yeah, with that being said, now I made the prediction so many months ago that, well, more or less the observation that it would be funny in 10 years, 20 years, if we're talking about how Nintendo and Sega were the ones to save the movie industry. But yeah, this is an important moment. This is an important moment in fandom and in pop culture. A company with absolutely no ill will, no malintent, just wanted to deliver for their fans, and that's what they did. And you see how, I said it the other day, Saturday night, you see the critics talking about too much fan service and not enough hand-holding for the losers who wouldn't be familiar by Mario at this point in time. Like CJP mentioned, 1986. Wow, they must have had a great childhood not knowing anything about Mario at all. But yeah, like I said, Saturday night, it isn't made for you. It isn't made for you. So, fuck off, critics. This is a win for fans. And yeah, I just, for all their faults, you know, Nintendo isn't a perfect company, but I do love that company. And they always seem to come through at the end and deliver.
Absolutely, man. And deliver they did. Thank you, Tony, for being here, bro. Appreciate it, man, as always, brother.
Yeah, brother, thank you for having me. And hail the chat.
And let's go over to Batman and his what
my boo.
His fucking. I was trying to come up with a clever nickname for, but I was
Green
going with
lips.
Verde. Something Verde, but I didn't have time to rhyme at all.
Verde Chupacabra. It's me, Batman. Dude, yeah, I am so happy that happened, that Mario just... Again, it took two Italian brothers to save cinema, like Frankie said. And it's glorious. I love it. Disney tried so hard to try to tank this movie. They paid so much money to get all these crazy shills to attack it. And they could suck my balls. My big, round, bad balls. I can't wait for the breakdown now because, record-breaking movie we got right here. So,
oh, absolutely.
Sweet. And yeah, I look forward to talking about those other topics as well. Did you know about the wrestling as well? That they had some of their highest viewership.
What's that?
The Rampage AEW.
Really?
I think it was in part because of Anna Jay and her beautiful, beautiful ass.
You know that I can. That's something I can stand firmly behind and push and give it a push.
The MJF segment was pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, no, that was fantastic. He was doing the crooner stuff, but yeah, dude, happy to be here, and I hope everyone had an awesome Easter. I'm sorry I didn't do my stream on Sunday, by the way. I was like in a food coma.
Oh, dude, I know. I had pierogies and gołąbkis and fucking kielbasa yesterday, so I was stuffed. And then I shoveled
Guess who else is stuffed? She-Hulk. I got my bad wing in her. Every hole I could find, because I'm giving it to Disney Marvel. Right into Tuckus. Thank you, everyone.
And let me introduce our special guest for the evening, ladies and gentlemen. I guess he would be the Barry Windham of the Horsemen. Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective.
Oh, Etep, it's really nice that you have me here. You're such a good boy, and it's awesome that you have some guinea pig representation on this panel right here because you sorely need it. But you know what? I've got to ask that Tony guy. He's talking about hottest balls. I'm kind of wondering what kind of ball research did he do to deserve and understand the hotness of the balls that he's speaking about. What's going on over there, Tony? What kind of strange shit are you into, you damn weirdo?
I'm not gonna lie.
Never compromise.
I was looking for a certain cable for the computer for my wife, and I just heard balls over and over again. And it's one of my favorite words, so I'm just going to agree, even though it's not that kind of a question.
Ballsack, 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 ballsack.
It sounds like he had a loaded question right there and came right in swinging and shooting. We appreciate that.
I like the other clown better.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tony.
Oh, what's going on, everybody? How you doing? It is me. It is the toad nibbler extraordinaire. Guinea pigs are everywhere looking to do you in. Guard them toes. Good to be here, man.
It's good to have you, Tommy. Good to have you. Hope you had a good stream earlier on today doing the BattleBots. You did the BattleBot stream, right?
Yeah. So I had gotten a suggestion. I don't want to eat up too much time talking about it, but I did get a suggestion from one of the people that always come in for the BattleBots shorts, and they were like, "Oh, you're going to do a tournament?" I said, "I've done a bunch of tournaments, but I'm going to do another one again." So I decided to run one today on the live stream for all the custom bots that I did. So it was a lot of fun, and if it wasn't for CenturyLink screwing the pooch and get my internet to shut down like towards the end of the stream, it would have been perfect.
It was still good though. For a little bit.
You have more issues with the CenturyLink. Get your you got to do better, CenturyLink.
That's right.
You know they do. They need to do better. Do I have it on here? Do I have Falcon on here? Do I even have Falcon anymore? Here's me trying to play a clip at the beginning of the show and fucking up.
What a stupid son of a bitch.
Start calling me fucking Pop. Start calling me fucking Pop. Don't worry.
Well,
yeah, she'll get hers. She's gonna get hers tonight. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, we have a massive, huge, bulbous box office to talk about tonight. So I don't want to waste any time. Let's get into it. This is some good. We finally get to like talk about the box office again on a Monday and be fucking happy to talk about it because we had something fucking awesome come out last week and fuck it. Let's get into it.
Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat. The sparkling drinks are just dandy. The chocolate bars and the candy. So go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
All right, there we go. You heard the Among Us music. You know it's time for box office breakdown. This is fun because they only count it from the 7th to the 9th, and it's supposed to be basically the whole Easter weekend, which I thought it was weird that they didn't adjust that, because normally it's adjusted for the holidays. You guys know that when they go over by like a couple days.
Working their magic again.
Yep.
I don't know who owns Box Office Mojo. I don't know. By IMDb Pro.
Amazon.
Amazon owns them. Okay. So they're not. They're direct competition to Disney then. Amazon. So I
But if it's
Bezos,
he complies to the government bullshit.
Oh, fucking Bezos is a piece of shit, just like Bill Gates.
Mm-hmm.
Wait. What did Spike 220? What's going on? I'm sorry, I didn't see it. And Tina Bojan, hail. Budweiser dropped $800 million in market cap. Oh,
damn!
Yeah, $800 million in one day. I was reading that article and I was just laughing my ass off. Like, how well did that work out for you?
Yep. I seen sales rep.
Frat boy culture.
Yeah, I seen sales reps going into the stores and stuff, and they're like, they've never seen it like not sell like this before. Like, so.
Well, here's my biggest question to everybody that's complaining about this. Like, some of the people that are complaining about it, and don't get me wrong, it is ridiculous. But everybody hates Bud Light so damn much. Why is everybody getting so damn offended about it?
But it's the other brands that Anheuser owns. Like I drink Corona, I drink Stella Artois, and those two. Now I'll no longer be buying those two.
Oh, I absolutely get that. I get that.
And I think that's what it's because Bud Light is. I stopped drinking Bud Light when I could afford better beer. Let me put it to you that way. You know what I mean? Like it's not the cheapest, but it just tastes like shit. It's not a good beer. Like I don't even like Budweiser. I don't like Budweiser. Just
you're better off drinking Natty Ice Light.
Dude, I would rather get a dirty. I would rather get a dirty 30 rack of Natty Ice and get fucking shit faced on that than fucking Bud Light. I mean, it's not good beer to begin with, and it's fitting that they have a fucking transformer on their cans now. Just blah, 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 blah. Transform that beer into something less than fucking toilet water. I think they make better wine in prison toilets than Bud Light.
Well, here's the thing, Etep, and the one thing that nobody, I know we're getting off topic, so we're supposed to get into box office, but one thing that nobody's really taken into consideration with this backlash to Budweiser right now, how is this going to affect their parks?
Oh, yep.
They already had to cancel a Clydesdale event.
Dude, that's the thing that pisses me off is now they're going to be using those Clydesdales and the fuck. Never mind. I can't even say it on the air. So those of you who are wondering why I'm back on my secondary Twitter account again, because this is exactly what I said. This is what I said. And I quote, it's LGB. The rest is just mental illness. That's a week in Twitter jail right there.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. For telling the truth.
Mm-hmm. I'm redubbed the old frog commercial instead of the Bud Ice, or it was cheese. Dude.
Yeah.
Somebody did that?
Yeah, someone I gotta find that tweet, but yeah,
that's fucking brilliant.
That's
fucking brilliant. Holy shit. What up, Scrambles the Death Dealer? He said he resisted the urge to buy Anheuser-Busch products at the Mario movie, instead opted for an assload of edibles. See? That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Anheuser-Busch owns Natty. God damn it. At least Natty tastes, I taste better than fucking, it tastes better. But anyway, it's time for box office.
So I looked up the box office, or the budget for the Mario movie. It was $100 million. Yeah. And when you do that, it brings up the Super Mario in Google, and there's a fucking question mark box. And I all right, so I go over and click it, and it does you get 200 points every time you click it, and a coin pops up.
That's fucking awesome. Oh, God, that's awesome. Let's see. Okay, so number one this weekend, I mean, we really don't have to fight. There's no suspense. Super Mario Brothers movie domestically, 4,300 theaters, average of 33.7 per theater. Total gross 204, 637. Takeaway is 146, 361, 865. It's first week. Jesus Christ. This is these are like the old school numbers, like pre-pandemic numbers, you'd see for an opening weekend. But this is what's impressive right here, folks. This went down by $2 million. It was 377 earlier, unless that was just an estimate.
No. Yeah, they definitely play with the numbers.
This went down by. Yeah, it was almost 378 the last time I looked. I think this morning.
Off of a $100 million budget.
They're already making money. You figure in marketing and all that, they're already making money.
I mean, even if you take out the cut that all the theaters are getting and everything like that, plus their marketing, you take all that out. Yeah, but at this point, if they're not making money, they've at least already broken even.
Oh yeah.
And again, Nintendo is a Japanese company, and they haven't opened in Japan yet.
Yeah.
It's gonna be huge.
What's the guy's name from Nintendo? Is it Shigeru Miyamoto?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Yeah. Dude, we owe this man a lot. We really do. We owe him a lot because they're the shepherds of their fucking IP, and they kept it. They're gonna keep this. They're gonna keep this thing pure. That's the beauty of it. Is like Tony said how much they're a family company, and they're very protective of their IPs. This was in development for 7 years, and here we are.
They learned their lessons in the 90s. Look at that. It took them 30 years to make another Mario movie.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. 30 years later.
I'm not Latinos. At least the good kind of Latinos that I like. It's Angelousdraven, and I'm a fucking retard.
Princess Peach is from Argentina.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Venezuela.
Yep.
Ricky Kong's Venezuelan. So, I mean, come on.
Yep.
I was saying Saturday, it's the same thing as a lot of these false Me Too women whose time in the limelight's now over, and they're just reaching to get any sort of attention. That's the equivalent of what John Leguizamo's doing. Like, bro, get over it. You start in the shitty one that everyone bags on. Congratulate Charlie Day. Congratulate Chris Pratt, and wish the company luck in the future. Don't sit there and try to fucking tear everything they've built down or take opportunity away from other people like fucking Peter Dinklage. Congratulate him. Be classy.
He can't be classy. He's a piece of shit.
He really is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, dude. Oh, god damn it.
What happened?
The fucking Yankees lost that stupid Cleveland by one fucking run. It come down to one. Never mind. Sorry. I was looking for a meme because I saw Scrambles mention the Real Men of Genius Bud Light meme, parodying that. I have one with Dylan Mulvaney or whatever his name is. Dylan Nagahi, never gonna be a woman. So Mario Brothers fucking cleaned house this weekend, but let's check out the best of the rest. Because we'll be talking about Mario. John Wick, look at I can't believe 104 down to 14. You know what I mean? Like it seems it's so fucking weird. It's like I don't know. So we got John Wick Chapter 4, 14,466,361. And you guys a few of you guys have seen that. You said it was good, right?
Yeah, damn good. Mm-hmm.
Okay. Third week out of Lionsgate. It's down 49%, which really doesn't seem bad in the third week. And it's still making 14 mil, almost 15.
It was $100 million budget as well.
For John Wick. So, and they did a fair amount of marketing, so you probably figure about, what, 250 for that, maybe 220 million total. So they're at 268. So they're going to make money on this one. This one's down, I think they said, comparatively speaking to where I think the Chapter 3 was at this point. But, I mean, any franchise like that, I mean, there's a few anomalies, but most of them, the law of diminishing returns will take hold at some point. Manliness. I love how they honored this Transformer right after one of his fellow mentally ill people. Yep. I'm not going to read the rest of that, but yeah, I absolutely understand. Hail Whoopa Troopa. What's going on? Says go Battlehawks. Cause the law. Caw is the law, Whoopa Troopa. I haven't seen any of the John Wick movies. Don't feel bad. I have to watch them all. Don't feel bad.
You must.
This reminds me of the time Chris Chan thought Nintendo wanted to make a Sonichu game, and he wouldn't fork over money to fly to DC to meet with who he thought was Shigeru Miyamoto. Is Chris Chan? Was he a YouTuber or something?
Yeah, he's the one who raped his raped his grandmother.
Jesus.
His mother, one of the two. I don't remember which one it was, but yeah.
Holy shit.
Hey, a
It
family company
is
and
now
a
a woman.
family man.
It's Christine Chan.
Yeah.
Get it right. They get
So, wow. So he did what? Hail, Glinzer. Hang on, I'm gonna go back to Glinzer. So Super Mario Brothers for the W, the movie Bros for the L, as in Lost GBTQ. What up, Glinzer? Bros is on Prime now. In case you want to vomit. No, I'm good. I'm good, man. Hey, Sheila.
Meme with it was an article. It was two gay lovers fighting, and then someone put the Super Smash Brothers logo on it.
Yeah.
What's up, Sheila?
Yeah, man, fuck. I gotta see that. I gotta see the John Wick movies. I gotta see those.
I've seen the first two. I was gonna watch the third one, and then they got all pulled from Tubi. I'm like, God damn you!
Can't remember what they're on. If they're on HBO Max or something, I'm not sure. But John Wick was number 2 this week. Let's see what number 3 is. Air, which is 14,456,000, up 10 mil behind John Wick.
Movie.
Oh, Ben Affleck.
By that now.
Oh, 30 million worldwide. You know, I would have figured, being as every product Nike makes is manufactured in China, this would have been bigger internationally.
Yeah, but it's about a black family, so China doesn't like those.
Nope, they're out. China's like, no, we're good. We're good on that, fam.
It's like, when you're done in our sweatshop, come watch our movie. Like, yeah, good.
Yeah, they're all on Peacock if you want to watch the John Wicks.
Okay. All right, they're on Peacock. All right. Yeah, I do. I got to check those out.
I need to
somebody
check
requested
them out, too.
Somebody requested that I watch all,
they're damn good.
all of them.
Mhm.
So
They're really,
I'll check them
the
out.
first two were great. I haven't watched the third one yet.
Dungeons and Dragons, number 4, down from number 1 last week with 13,881,000, down 62%. Its second
Now,
week.
what's their total? Because I hate Chris Pine, and I want to...
$123,458,546.
Good.
Yeah, they're losing money.
Yeah, I don't know what the budget for this. What about two?
Right.
Was it 150, 200 million around there for the budget? I think
It had to be
Looking
over.
it up right now.
This is another great example of a movie that actually, from everyone I've talked to that has seen it, said
Like
it's
it.
actually pretty good.
Yeah.
But
Yep.
it's the directors and writers and actors not knowing how to shut their stupid, dumb mouths.
Yep.
Oh, we love
Yeah.
emasculating our male characters. Are
$100
your
Yeah.
fans of
million
D&D going to go
dollars.
watch it from that? No.
Yeah.
Whoa,
This is why you're failing.
hold
Like,
on.
they
Tony.
had a
Wait,
a hun-
Tony.
go ahead.
Say that again.
yeah.
$150 million, $50 million more than Super Mario Brothers.
So
Wow.
so they had $150 million budget, which means they probably spent 300 total. Oh yeah, this is losing money. This is where's my Jim Cramer button? This is losing money.
It comes to streaming on the 30th of May. So if you
Well,
want
you know,
I'll,
you,
wa-
It's already-
you were
I'll
talking,
watch it.
you were talking about like people that just can't keep their mouth shut. Another one of those is very guilty of that is freaking Kevin Smith. Couldn't keep
Yep.
his mouth shut when he knew
Mhm.
Clerks 3 was coming up. You know, that thing was already sitting out in freaking stores and everything like that already.
Yeah.
Like, nobody cared about that damn thing. How much money did he lose on that?
Oh,
I didn't even watch that. I haven't even seen it.
I quit after Clerks 2. I was like, I don't need any more of this. Clerks 2 was
I watched
bad
the
enough.
Jay and Bob's sequel, and it was horrible.
Yeah, I skipped that. I've seen the original one, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. I'm like, that movie's fucking awesome. And I'm like, I don't need to see any more of that.
Oh, it's on Stars.
They did better than the D&D movie from 2000, so they got that going for them. It's Morbin time. Yeah. Manly just says Morbius level money.
That movie was actually interesting.
I was gonna say, you motherfuckers clown on Morbius. That movie is better than anything Marvel put out last year, for real. I can't even lie. Like, I sat in the theater to watch Morbius, and I sat in the theater watching Wakanda Forever, and I'll watch Morbius twice over before I ever watch 10 minutes of Wakanda Forever again. Fuck that movie. That was the last fucking Marvel movie I went to.
I heard that they said that Wakanda movie is just for a certain type, you know. Yo, yeah, take your boyfriends and put your head in the popcorn. It's fantastic. Yeah, woo!
That movie is only for the original Vikings.
You know
and
what?
The original Jews.
Vinny just showed all his white privilege by saying popcorn. It wouldn't have been buckets of popcorn, Vinny. Would have been buckets of chitlins. Get it right.
Uh-oh.
That's crazy! But Jeremy's white.
Hey.
Shit. So is his boyfriend.
Oh no. Wait, where's my button? Where's my button? There it is, right there.
We still have the Geeks and Gamers logo. I just want to say that I really, we talked about this, and we're really not affiliated with Geeks and Gamers as far as I'm concerned.
They just
as far
have
as
a
I'm
little bit
concerned.
of cultural curiosity.
Right.
That's why,
Whoopa troopa buckets of child support. No, we're not talking about Brooklyn dick sucking dad Defiant on Twitter. That fucking cock sucking piece of shit. Fucking Medicone. Fuck that fucking fag. Oh God. I can't even contain my anger when it comes to that piece of shit. I want to just punch him in the fuck. Anybody who fucking starts touting the fact that you're awesome because you didn't pay your child support and you're a fucking crackhead who sold your kids toys for drugs, dude, go fuck yourself, bud. And now you're a shill for the fucking Biden administration. Dude, go fucking eat paint chips and play in a fucking puddle with a power line.
For Coke.
Yeah, he has. I'm sure he has. I mean, just ask the Krasenstein brothers.
Well, that's the thing. Like, he's known for defying the state, not paying his child support, while he's demanding everybody else live by the state. Live with the state in their lives and their homes. These people are ignorant. Like, it really isn't. Yeah, I can go on a whole thing.
Right.
What I think is better. Yeah, what I think is better is the reaction that Trump, Mike Tyson, and who else was it?
Joe Rogan.
This past weekend.
Was it Rogan sitting with him?
Well, Rogan was one of the commentators, I'm sure, but it was sorry, my dogs are crazy. It was Trump. I have the picture here, but yeah, they got a massive reaction. Massive reaction.
I got into it with some people in a wrestling group on Facebook because I said, what did I say? Hang on.
Kid Rock.
Yep.
Kid Rock and Mike Tyson. All WWE Hall of Famers, mind you.
Yep. And that's what it was in the heel turn wrestling group. It says Dana White hanging out with 3 WWE Hall of Famers. And I said, all the Marxist cucks in the comments are whining, my orange man bad. And I got called, somebody said your mom's a cuck. I got called a retarded triggered boy, which is fucking hilarious because it's like you could have went by my comment and not said anything. And then a guy screenshotted my profile and said, loser retarded right here. And the dude has a fucking profile that's like basically like just a fucking bot, like a troll account. Mm-hmm. I'm just like, okay, like that's like when somebody says, "Oh, you're bald," and I'm like, "You don't say!" Like, goddamn, I woke up this morning with a luxurious afro, and here I am looking like Telly Savalas by 5 p.m. These people are literally retarded.
Mm-hmm. Manliness and motivation says Wakanda Floyd ever.
It's me. Well, oh shit, he summoned him. Hang on, he summoned him. I don't have. Oh, George is not here anymore. I just got to. It's me, baby. I'm sorry, I can't make it right now. There's a knee on my neck. Please leave a message after the beep. Beep. Take my breath away. Let's go to number 5.
Did he
How
start
do I stay modest?
Wakanda? I couldn't tell. My boyfriend was busy in my never mind. Geeks and gamers for life.
Scream 6 is still. It's only 5 weeks. It feels like this movie's been in theater for 6 months. Then spend my money. 3.4 million.
I am not a grifter.
Read my lips. I am not a grifter. Is that Vince or I don't know? Scream 6, 3.4 million.
Yeah, that was back in the bank
like-
collapsing era when this movie came out. That was
I like-
ages ago.
I like
haven't
the
had
new
a
Scream.
bank collapse in like a month.
Yep.
I don't.
Yeah, I like this
Wait.
one. I gotta
Wait,
see
what do
the
you?
other one before I see this one though.
What do you guys think about happening to Riley Gaines? Yo, that was fucked up. How they like basically the cops wouldn't do anything. The fucking punk ass cops wouldn't do nothing. That was
Was it that
fucking
swimmer?
bullshit. Yeah, that's a swimmer.
I hope she shoes the over-living pants off that college.
Oh, she should. She absolutely should.
It's a very important thing to see what brainwashing can do to people.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Yeah. That's what lemmings are. Scream 161, 758, 288 worldwide. 5 weeks in. Draven, you saw this. You said it wasn't bad, right?
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Given the context of how the U universe has always been pretty meta, I was fine with the last one and this one. So
Okay. All right. Number 6, His Only Son. That is 2.8 mil. That one, probably no international on this one. Oh, wow. $4,000 international. Okay. I spent more on action figures than that.
No, this was out. Holy
I didn't either.
I've never heard of this.
No. Never heard of that one. Let's see what else we got here. We got Creed 3 with Michael B. Everything. And Jonathan, we was Kangs and shit majors beating on his old lady for a publicity stunt. But he didn't touch her, allegedly. He didn't touch her. It was all to promote Kangs and Creed 3 and Avengers, the Kang dynasty.
They were just having regular sex.
is it really? Is
A
that
lot
really what
of it.
happened?
What's that?
Is that really what happened?
Yeah, I guess that whole thing, it was a fucking work. It was a work.
the hell?
Whoopa Troopa, I've got a good meme of Vince with his tiny mustache I made. Yeah, this box office is really weak. But Creed, yeah, this is 6 weeks. It's down 44%, 2.7 million. This one is at 267 worldwide.
Some bitches like to be choked.
Yeah, you know, they do. They do. This is
Yes,
probably going to be a TKO for this franchise. Oh, hey, Shazam's still out. Down 66%. It's 4th week, $1.5 million.
My buddy's in his 60s, and he was a big Captain Marvel fan growing up. He used to read the Shazam comics. He was always more of a DC fan. He finally watched the first Shazam a couple weeks ago, and then he tried to watch this over the weekend, and he hates what they've done with Shazam. Like, he hates how he's portrayed in the movies. He couldn't get through this one. Like, he hates how they make Shazam out to basically be a fucking joke.
He kind of is. I mean, it really is. It's just all played for laughs. I mean, I like it, but I have no attachment to the source material from the comics. I've seen
how is he supposed to stand with Wonder Woman and Superman and shit when he fucking acts like that? Like,
He's not supposed to act like a child. Sorry, he's just not.
Like we talked about. Yeah, he played him. He played Zachary Levi played it almost younger than he did the first time around when his character's older.
And that's why it failed. It was stupid why they did it like that. No one wants to see a late 40-year-old guy acting like a freaking kid. Sorry.
Where it doesn't even make any sense is some of the powers that he got. Isn't one of them like the intelligence of one of the gods too?
Yeah. The Wisdom of Solomon. So
this
it
is
is
just bad.
It's very stupid that he did that because the movie was fun for what it was, but it doesn't hold up to other characters, like Tony was saying, and like what his buddy said. But anyway, it's done. They're not using them anymore.
Yeah,
all that shit's done.
Now we're in the Gunverse.
Oh God. Shazam got put on VOD in record time. Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Clone Geek said the charges against Majors are still ongoing. So all that hasn't been resolved. That's still ongoing. That's terribly unfortunate for Jonathan Majors and Marvel. Which, like I said, that was Marvel's no good, awful, terrible week last. Whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Forgive me, folks. Last week with the Victoria Alonso thing and then the Jonathan Majors domestic dispute.
Perlmutter getting fired.
Yep, Perlmutter.
Conference call.
Yep. 1001 names.
Like a domestic dispute or Chris Evans tweeting his dick out to all of his children fans on social media, you know?
Yeah, that's not America's dick.
Yeah. So it's like, will Majors really like get in too much trouble for this? Probably not.
No.
Whether it's true or not.
Yep. Yeah. The one chick playing Mary Marvelous. Yeah, she is. She's freaking hot. She absolutely is.
Well, the previous one I thought was even hotter, and she was like
she was
series where she's getting down and dirty for real.
But she was 2001 is at 2.9 million worldwide. But wasn't she got she questioned the jab, and that's why they axed her.
Yeah, and I believe she said she came out somewhere she supported Trump or something, and that was enough. That's a 1-2 punch.
Yep, that's a death knell right there for your career. Paint 570,000.
It hit her 19 theaters, so I could see that not being near that high.
Yeah. Carl Nargle, Vermont's #1 public television painter, is convinced he has it all. A signature perm, a custom van, fans hanging on his every stroke until a younger, better artist steals everything and everyone Carl loves. Oh, I want to see this. It's like a Bob Ross movie with Owen Wilson. Yeah. I want to see
Bob
that.
Ross story is even more fucked up than what this comedy is going to be. Because if you see anything with Bob Ross merchandise, do not buy it. There's this old couple who they've been raping the IP, and they screwed over Bob's son. His son doesn't get a cent.
Wow,
that's sad. I have a Bob Ross bobblehead somebody got me for Christmas.
What Yoko Ono did to Julian Lennon.
Yeah, it's horrible. It's absolutely horrible. There's a documentary I think on Netflix about that.
Oh God! So that was that's the box office outside of Mario and the big W that they notched this week. Pretty weak outside of like the top 3. I mean, it was really nothing major. The Pope's Exorcist comes out this week. I kind of want to see that one. That's
did you guys watch the Drinker's interview with Russell Crowe?
He interviewed Russell Crowe?
Yeah, Critical Drinker got a chance to interview him. It's really good.
I didn't know that. I'll actually have to check that out. I didn't know he was interviewing him. That's kind of cool.
It just kind of popped randomly in my feed the other day.
Damn. Huh.
Well, because I'm subscribed to his channel because his movie commentaries are absolutely hysterical.
Oh, I watch his videos.
Oh no.
I watch his stuff still. He's one of the few bigger ones I still watch.
Yeah.
I like Drinker. We need Dalai Lama's Exorcist. Yeah, Dalai Lama got in trouble.
Woo! Kevin Spacey.
Woo!
It's Kevin Spacey's in the chat for the Dalai Lama, ladies and gentlemen. Damn.
They're all fucking sick freaks.
Dude. Yeah. Wait.
No, don't you know? Just like Arnold Schwarzenegger, because they said there was an apology, all should be forgiven.
I'm sorry,
Arnold
is a giant sword and put it up his own ass.
There's no forgiving when they tell a kid to suck on their tongue. There's no forgiveness there.
Yeah,
it's just a battering between the eyes.
Well, you know why? You know why Arnold suddenly apologized? Because he apparently has another movie coming out.
Oh, you mean he doesn't want to say "screw your freedoms" anymore?
Yeah. What matters is what you say when the pressure's on, and we saw how he acted. So fuck him.
Yep.
Like,
he's the son of a Yahtzee anyway.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say.
I'm used to that authoritarian type of style. Is what I grew up with. My dad liked a failed painter, and he didn't want to fail like him.
Oh God, folks, we're going right into it, and the rest of the show is going to be the main event because the title of this episode is The Roast of Grace Randolph, and I don't want to deprive you of that, so I will be pulling up her video from last week, and we're gonna talk through this thing, and we get to take our turn at bat. Grace has been the whipping post on YouTube as of late, and for good reason. Absolutely, very, very deservedly so. Is she completely had one of the most hideous garbage tier takes, but being the fact that she's a complete and bought and paid for Disney shill, I mean, should we really be surprised? No. Because Grace is, she's not smart, let's be honest. So, I did want to talk a little we can do the Star Wars stuff on the members stream. We'll talk about that. Because I was laughing. I heard something about the Acolyte show and all the fucking, it's all about women. It's centered in a female-centric universe. And the one guy in the show says there's no such thing as good and evil in the show. It doesn't exist.
Alrighty.
Let's roast Grace before we explode on that one.
Right?
Yeah. The devil's greatest trick was convincing you he didn't exist.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of like Kaiser Soze?
Right. But we know who the devil really is anyway.
Oh, yeah.
It's Kathleen Kennedy. She exists. She tortured me until I did that movie, Indianapolis 7. Boycott it. Please. Or I'll fuck your mom. And your mom, and your mom, and you in the back.
You and your mom, and I'm doing your mom.
Just like this.
Here we go right here. Here's Grace. That look. First, that look just says it all, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
I mean, it's just and the way she says things in this, she has such a condescending tone. Like Tony watched this before I did, and he told me about it. I'm like, when I finally got to watch it, I was like, Jesus, what an idiot. All right, here we go.
So wow, I'm kind of shocked at how bad this movie is. Universal knows, though. Universal knows, which is why.
Wait,
to the 370.
Do they know how bad it is, Grace? And in her movie math video, she kind of glossed over the fact that she hated the movie and touted the money it made, but tried to take little passive aggressive shots at it, and it was just like you just can't admit like how bad like you had this,
See, and I don't think I saw this video. I saw her non-spoiler review, which she came out with first.
Mm-hmm.
And I just want to say, like, it's okay. Again, I shouldn't have to pre-qualify this, but it's okay that anyone has their opinions. Like, no, not everyone is going to like this movie, and that's fine. You don't have to like this movie, but the way she said it was inappropriate for children in the post-Me Too era because Bowser's stalkerish behavior. But then she goes on to say, even Nintendo, it's not just me, Nintendo fans aren't going to like this because, stay in your lane. If you don't know what you're talking about, then it's fine for you to come out and say, you know what, it's really not for me. Like, I've never been big into Nintendo, didn't really understand a lot of the references, and they didn't do the most to hold your hand through this. This movie was definitely made for people more familiar with the source content, but that's not it. She acts like she's speaking for everyone when she.
I was about to say that. Yeah, who the fuck are you to speak for anybody? Speak for yourself. Yeah. You didn't like it for whatever reason. Ignore that pile of money that's in the corner there. Just push that to the side. Please. This bitch is so paid.
I think you guys are being way too hard on her. I think we should be applauding the efforts of Sloth to transition into a woman and being able to speak to people. I think that's pretty amazing.
Very brave. It's very brave.
To put her on a Bud Light can.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Because that's all that could fit her fat ass.
At least she's a woman. Wow.
Yeah, this is true.
But is she though?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nah, she's no woman. I think she's got a balls. And she got a set of balls. She got a unit. That's a dude. Continue.
We made it 7 seconds in.
The embargo is lifting mere hours before the movie premieres. I don't think this is going to make $1 billion. I think it might still have a big opening weekend. I don't even know if it's going to make it to Friday. I think word of mouth on this is going to be toxic, or whatever toxic goo there is in Nintendo world that destroys stuff that it touches. So let me.
Well, we made it. We made it 22 seconds. So, big round of applause for us.
Toxic goo in the Nintendo world that destroys whatever it touches. Anita Sarkeesian.
Yeah. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. Holy shit. Could there be a more
enough to actually give us a positive review? So I'm getting paid by other companies to make me give it a bad review. That's what I'm gonna do because I'm a paid for shill who likes John Cena's penis.
Yeah,
Yep.
I really want to see The Little Mermaid early, so I have to say bad things about this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
the little
she's like,
fucking
also, she's
look.
Taiwan is not a country.
Grace, she shall shoo.
Watch it's the car.
Glinzer. Yeah, Glinzer, Grace didn't like Super Mario Brothers. Not enough representation, eh?
Yeah, it had a smart woman in it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh boy, keep going, Grace. Give it to him.
There ain't no fluff here.
We'll pay you more, you stupid, cockeyed, slothy-looking bitch.
How soon is it going to be before she winds up on a regular Budweiser can?
Oh God.
When she transitions into Greg Randolph.
She can't fit. We can get one lazy eye on there. That's about it.
Here
lopsided.
She's got more she's got more concealer on to cover up the fact that eye is actually down here. It's actually on the cheek.
I'm just saying, like, can you imagine the level of creep that could be where her face on a can as it's wrapping around, her gaze would never leave you at that point with that lazy eye.
Oh yeah, it'd be like the Mario figures that they have out, where they actually like follow where they're at.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The eyes. Yeah.
Yep.
The eyes, Chico.
The eyes.
They never lie.
The
they
eyes,
never lie.
Chico.
The music video for "Who Could It Be Now" by Men at Work, because Colin Hay has that one lie that's lazy. So when he does the eye back and forth, one only goes, the other one doesn't.
Who could it be now? I don't know. Who the hell are you looking at? One eye just doesn't. All right. Let's go. Here we go.
It on my screen. She hit it, Mario. She thinks it's Toxic Queen.
I just looked her up. I wanted to know who this woman actually was that we're paying to do this. She's only 36. She looks like she's 60. Oh boy.
Looks like my grandma, this fucking thing.
I bet you Grace has Werther's in her purse.
I love Werther's.
I know.
Yeah,
Let me walk you through this, right? Because I know a lot of you aren't going to believe me, but I think you're going to be seeing a lot of bad reviews drop right now. And yeah, it's unfortunately true.
Apparently.
Now, as I've mentioned before when discussing
Just
this
because
movie,
you say it, Grace,
I don't
doesn't
play
make it
Nintendo
true.
games, right? Like
Right.
I know who the characters are, well, like the big ones, but I'm certainly not a Nintendo fan. But just like I say, movies shouldn't require home.
That's a pretty good place to pause it. Look at her mouth. That's what she does for Mickey right there. That's
Wait, did she say movies don't require hose? And then you just stopped. It was perfect.
I think so. But no, seriously, she's like, I'm not a Nintendo fan, so I mean, if you have I don't know. She just
Mario is such an iconic character that you don't need to like explain it to people. Like people get it. Like you don't need to hold their hands through something like this. It's like it's like Batman and fucking Spider-Man at this point. Like you don't need to have the origin story because we have established who they are. We know who they are. They're cultural icons at this point.
Mm-hmm. Oh, it's so funny because apparently she had a tuck tail. So someone goes in her comment section. I had to go click on it. And it goes, Grace, this movie is so bad. Also, Grace, this movie's a game changer.
Yep. That was exactly
an asshole. Period.
Oh yeah, dude. Like I said, her fucking movie math video that came out this morning. I listened just her tone, the way she talked about it. I was like, oh, she hates doing this right now because she can't say anything bad.
Homework, this should be accessible to a non-Nintendo fan, especially if it wants to make $1 billion.
It is.
But I do love Illumination movies. I watch The Grinch every year. I love Illumination films. I think they're fantastic. And the trailers for this have been very bright and fun. Plus, I've been really getting into Universal Studios Super Nintendo World. Like, I haven't had a chance to go there, but I've watched all the videos. I'd like to go there. It looks like a good time. So I'm like, this seems fun. Bitch. Everybody's so excited for Super Nintendo.
I don't think anybody wants her there.
No.
Is everybody sure she's really a female? Because I could swear I could hear that little bit of man in her freaking bass of her voice every once in a while.
She's just gross.
Well, with her shitty camera, I can't tell if she's got the apple to have the banana.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Does she have the whole fruit bowl or just a couple things? I don't know.
Maybe that's intentional.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
Well, she's going to have to move her balls out of the way in order to stick things up her ass.
Joke's on you. I'm into that shit.
There you go. There you go.
She's a dude. I'm the world's greatest detective. I can tell. She got an Adam's apple, droopy eyes, big nose.
Okay.
Grace looks like that, baby. Oh.
From now on, we shall refer to her as Fruit Loops, Grace Randolph.
We roast the ones we love.
Just look at her mouth is still in that position. It's just like, that's just my mouth.
Nintendo World for this movie, right? And who doesn't love a party? I'm like, I want to be in here too. Everybody, move over.
Everyone's been
So I
in
was
there,
very
buddy.
excited for my press screening. I was like, oh boy. So there were about 40 of us in the basement of AMC Lincoln Square, and they gave us free snacks. Yummy. And it was very nice. I had a great seat, wasn't too crowded. I had like my space. I was set. I was like, oh boy.
Smelled
Then
badly.
the movie started, and again,
Grandma Musk.
I was waiting for her to say, yeah, I still wear 3 masks to the movie theater.
Yeah, of course. She's an asswipe. So hold on. Look how she just starts this off. She's trying not just to shit on the movie all over, but she's going, yeah, the theater was pretty empty, and I was sad by that. I was worried. Oh, go jump off a bridge, really.
The theater was very small, and I caught the smell of fish, and I realized it was coming from me. Oh, boy.
It's like I left my mouth open, and the smell of rotten tuna came out.
That's why my nickname in college was Salmon Patties.
Like, you can just tell it's just attack mode. Attack mode. This isn't a fair review on any level. This thing is a complete shill, and she's clearly retarded. She looks like Sloth from the Goonies.
I think she's
you guys.
an illegitimate child of his. I don't know. She's like a she's a sloth child. Not a Rothschild, a sloth child. It's like the door prize.
and out of like 40 of us critics, it was a critics only screening. The all media is tonight. It was a critics only screening, and I would say out of 40, maybe 2 people were enjoying and laughing at the movie. They were having a good time though. Maybe you're one of those 2. But the rest of us
the
just
majority of
sat
the
there in
world.
stony silence, just waiting for the movie to end. You were like, oh, whew. I mean,
And then look at
movie to end.
look at the movies that she fawns over though. You know what I mean? Like she just gushes over. They're usually like Strange World Turning Red. Like that right there. Like Lightyear. Oh, I like Lightyear. Like Lightyear was fucking garbage. I watched it with Trey. It was garbage.
It's
I'm no showing the Barbie movie because in the trailer I watched in the theater, there's a whole good like 15-second section of all the Kens telling each other they're going to beat each other off.
What?
That's in the trailer. I kid you fucking not.
Oh,
Ryan Gosling
God.
and
For Barbie?
Sienna Lou keep going back and forth about beaching each other off because they're, stupid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
I had no.
That's
I had
great for
no.
kids. That's great. For
No
kids.
designs to see
Oh,
that
it's
movie,
13.
but if I had if I had a daughter and she's like, I want to go see the Barbie movie, I'm like, no. And then Amy Schumer was like, the only reason that Margot Robbie got it's because I dropped out. And it's like, bitch, nobody wanted you in that bitch in the first place. That's why they got rid of you, because you're
Amy
a fucking
Schumer was gonna be Barbie.
Wait, no,
She was-
she was gonna
yes.
be the. Hold on, she was gonna be the melted Barbie. You know.
Oh.
That pile.
She was
of
the one-
plastic, that lumpy shit.
She was what was the kid in Toy Story? The next door name, Spike.
Mm-hmm.
Was that his name? She was the one Spike that she was the one that Spike melted down. That's the Barbie she was playing.
Yeah.
My daughter's, my youngest, her favorite Barbie that she had when she was little was the one that she ripped the head off and she could never find the head again. So she just took a Sharpie and drew a smiley face on the nub.
Points for creativity right there.
Mhm.
Nice.
It's got a face and a head, kind of.
They call that
Yep.
a custom figure.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh God, she was sitting next to the corpses of Siskel and Ebert, and somehow they smelled better than her.
They also gave it a better review.
Yeah.
And yet Siskel and Ebert still have I was gonna say their taste in movies is just about as bad. I never forgave them for how much they shit on Friday the 13th, like every time. Fuck them.
Wow.
Yeah. Assholes.
I mean, I also was not only not enjoying it, but I was shocked that I couldn't get into the movie. I was like, how is this bad? I haven't had this hard a time watching a movie since DC Super Pets. That movie
was
both
good.
of these movies as torture to sit through.
It was
Dude,
funny.
and I like comic books. I like mythology. I get into stuff. I'm open to getting into new fandoms.
Oh,
so the fact that I was like, make it
right.
stop
I have a sense
was
of
pretty
humor,
bad.
but
Although
That's a
Yeah.
lie.
Yep. Yeah. Our test result showed that was a lie.
She makes it clear that she has no clue about any of these fandoms and just wants to be a part of them for fucking social credit.
You know what? I'd actually heard the perfect analogy for those type of people. They're actually called franchise tourists.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, what this reminds me of when Infinity War came out, and we had all been following the MCU for however many years at that point, and a lot of critics were complaining that they didn't know who the characters were in Infinity War because they didn't follow the Marvel movies, and how they should have done more hand-holding to introduce these characters to the audience. And it was like, dude, there's like fucking over a decade worth of movies to introduce these characters.
Yep.
You should know who they are. And yeah, that's what this is. That's what she's upset about. And it's like, well, if you don't know who Mario is, there's fucking 35 years worth of games you need to go check out. At least a couple of them, but he's an iconic figure.
Something... I'm sorry.
No, it's just he's up there with the guy you keep quoting when you keep saying, "Oh boy," he's up there with him, Mickey Mouse. So
yeah. Well, I was going to say,
homework.
there's also something called, I don't know, Google. So look it up. It's not hard. You could read what it is. You can click on any video and see a little bit of gameplay. This is just someone who's an asshole right out of the gate. Because what's the opening? The opening is a hilarious moment with these penguins. You don't even have to know what any of this shit is. You see a bunch of cute little penguins that they think they could take out this, half turtle, half dragon freaking guy and his, fierce and ferocious looking army and everything else. And you see the fire, the lava. It's something that a child could look at it and be like, oh, there's good, there's evil. And this is funny because the little guys, the good guys, those tiny little cute guys, they didn't do anything and they're still acting tough and brave. You could have somebody who's just missing every kind of brain cell or fell on their head multiple times and they'll sit there and go like, yeah, I understand it. But you got Grace here going, I couldn't get into it. I didn't understand what good and evil means.
Well, because she's not smarter than a fifth grader. We know this.
Yeah, right.
Think about if this was the original Star Wars, and well, I don't know who this Darth Vader is. Why don't they do more to introduce him and hold your hand and show you who he is? It took 2 trilogies to really show you who he was, you know? It takes, I don't know.
Well,
There's
Tony,
no
you
patience
think about
anymore.
some of those early critics that were talking about Star Wars, like Siskel and Ebert and some of them other jackasses. They were saying that movie was a piece of trash and it was going to be in and out of theaters before you know it. They didn't give it any chance whatsoever. And then it completely surprised everybody. Because remember, when Star Wars first got released, it got released in a limited amount of theaters. And it wasn't until the following year where they re-released it to a much wider theater base that everybody got to see it.
Yep.
Honestly, I didn't even know that. That's fucking awesome.
Oh,
and
as soon as he's...
Sorry, it just shows these critics are fucking worthless. They don't drive the culture as much as they would like to think they do. It's fandom, and it's people who organically like something. It doesn't matter if there's fish sex in it, or if they hold your hand, or any of that other shit that these weird fucking critics are into. They're worthless. They don't... They speak for the smug elite amongst themselves. They don't speak for the common man. And that's why YouTube is so big now.
Amen.
Yeah. Yeah, and then they try to shit on YouTubers and act like we don't know as much because why? Because we're not bought and paid for? Like, you don't know, like, am I not watching the same movie you are, Grace? You know, you cried because they killed the black guy first in Infinity War. That if that's your takeaway, from the opening of that movie, you need some serious self-introspection. Like, that is just...
And
that is
he
ridiculous.
wasn't the first one to die, and that's bullshit. Look at all the other bodies that were around him.
Yeah. All the other fucking Asgardians got wiped out, but that's her takeaway. That was hers. This is just, she has no credibility, like, whatsoever. The only person that has less credibility than her, I would say, is probably like Nerdette from Nerdette.
There's a lot of fake ones out there that think that they know what they're talking about. No. There's an infinite number of skanks in
Puto 42.
View of it was just as stupid.
What's that, CJ?
Tim Pool and his.
Oh,
yeah, stupid.
I commented back to Timmy on his post on Twitter. I was like, "Oh, Timmy,
Didn't see
you
it.
doofus."
He's
fucking. Oh, he was crying about the movie.
But he was a girl boss. I'm like,
girl boss. They might as well just call it, Tim Pool, Tim Cast. They might as well just call it Peach, the Peach movie, because it was all girl boss. No, it wasn't Tim. No, it wasn't. Shut the fuck up, Tim.
You know what I think happened? I think Chris Fisk hacked into his program and spoke for him.
Chris AI'd Tim Pool and generated a response for him. They're like, give us a milquetoast take, and it like went no, and it went hard against the movie. Tim must be a Sonic fan.
Well, here's a question. Do you think that some of these people are confusing the girl that was in Jumpman, the original Donkey Kong? Do you think that they're confusing that girl with Peach?
Maybe.
Pauline, yeah.
Who was in the movie, which I thought was a great little Easter egg, too.
Yeah. This is the thing. In this movie, everyone got a chance to shine.
Yep.
Like, that ending with Mario and Luigi was fucking awesome, and Mario was shining through most of the movie, you know? He got in there with Donkey Kong, and that's where it started, and I didn't think we were going to get much Luigi, and that fucking ending was perfect.
Yeah, it was.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, it was. Yes, it was.
They did it together, the Super Mario Brothers, you know?
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see here.
Though I wanted to walk out of DC Super Pets, as I told you, and the only reason I stayed was because, again, I'm reviewing it. I'd love to be able to say, hey, it gets really good. Narrator, it does not. And also, the visuals here were pretty good. And I really like Anya Taylor-Joy's Princess Peach and Seth Rogen's Donkey Kong. So, it wasn't quite as bad as Super Pets, but it was close. It was bad.
I think she just doesn't like kids
Speaking of the
movies.
amazing visuals,
No.
Super Mario Brothers is available in 3.
It's because
that
all her
seems
eggs,
to be the trend. Like, she didn't like Super Pets. She doesn't like this.
it's because all her eggs are dried up and she's barren.
That's right.
Probably.
She doesn't like joy or happiness or hope or underdogs. She likes corporate beatdowns and Disney money and shoving things up her pooper, as you can see.
Her husband watches her get plowed and cries
She
softly
doesn't
in
have
the
a
corner.
husband. She's married to money.
Manliness said Tom Hanks loves kids movies.
God damn it, Manliness.
He loves kids.
You're not wrong.
Wait.
How dare you?
Tom Hanks, the Dalai Lama, and the Pope walk into a bar.
Is this more appropriate right here?
And they look around and go, this isn't a children's hospital.
This movie didn't have John Cena in his underwear. It sucked, says Godzillionaire. As Grace. That's basically her. That's basically it. Let's see. We can go to this is see. We don't need to. We'll go to why is it so bad? We'll go to that one. We'll go to this chapter.
As I said, I've been able to get into other mythologies, but I just couldn't get into this movie despite being a ready and willing participant. I was like, come on, Nintendo World, indoctrinate me. So I thought about it. I saw it last night.
Of course
and
you'd use
like,
indoctrinate.
why couldn't I get into this movie? And this morning, eureka, it clicked, and I realized the problem. The Super Mario Brothers movie, this latest one, they did the live action one many years ago. But while this is supposed to be an origin story where Mario and Luigi do discover the Mushroom Kingdom for the very first time, I didn't even know it was called the Mushroom Kingdom. I had to look it up. It's not even made clear in the movie.
Didn't Toad say,
Yes, it is.
welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom?
Yeah, she does.
Hates it.
Yeah. Yeah.
She
It
was
fucking clearly.
pictures of John Cena's underwear on her phone and flicking her bean to actually pay attention to the movie.
I was gonna say, yeah, it says that at the beginning of the fucking movie.
Come on, guys.
Yeah.
It's not her fault. All that dye is leaked into her brain.
Yeah.
I don't know how she sees through all that fucking eye makeup. I mean, good God, her
Right.
eyelashes must be matted into like a straight screen.
I love that freeze frame right there. It looks like she's having an epileptic fit.
But that literally was one of Toad's first lines was, welcome to the Mushroom Kingdom. Like,
Godzilla says they said it like 20 times. They said Mushroom Kingdom. They did. Even when the
presence
when they
of 50 million fucking mushrooms kind of give you a hint of where you are.
And Grace even told Cranky Kong once he's done with the Mushroom Kingdom, he's going to come for the Jungle Kingdom.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, wait. The thick eye makeup is to keep the Mickey jizz from reaching her eyes. Thank you, Manliness.
Well, they were called cumbrellas, weren't they? Thick eyelashes. It was all to keep
Seems
the
legit.
over his eyes.
She was dreaming about the Mushroom Tip Kingdom, says Glinzer.
It's like, why is it just called the Bell End Kingdom? I like bell ends.
That's what I mean, JB. Like,
You're right.
Grace had to have been the life of the fucking party, huh? If she
Mhm.
didn't even know Koopa's normal thing is to kidnap Peach, try
Yeah.
to take over the fucking kingdom. Like, she had to have been the life of the party back in 3rd grade, knowing nothing
bet.
about Mario at all.
Conga.
Conga.
Ha.
It's
That
funny
would've been
because
fucking awesome.
Donkey
Oh,
Konga.
God. Donkey Konga. Donkey Wakanga.
Nothing is explained to the audience. Not the world, not the characters, not the circumstances.
What? Wait a minute. Nothing is explained at all in the movie. Didn't they, after Bowser got the star?
They don't have to explain it to you. They just show you.
Like, my kid followed the story. He's 7.5.
Yeah,
Like,
my friend's kid understood it too. Like he was glued to his seat like the whole time, paying attention to it. Like,
Yeah.
they enjoyed it. Like
Liam's 2-year-old daughter
He's 5.
understood it and loved it.
Yeah. Lady Decade, another YouTuber, she was talking about she brought her kids and she was just like, she didn't know how they would do in the movie. And they just sat there giggling the whole movie. And it was a mom moment for her, you know, seeing her kids enjoy the movie so much.
For sure.
And that's what's really important here is the fucking kids love it.
Yep.
That's 100% right. Because that's it, man. If you could get a kid to sit down, especially someone who's 2, 3, or even 4 or something like that, if you could get them to actually focus on a movie for an hour and a half, then that means they did their job right.
Yeah. And really, the whole point of this movie was to introduce Mario to an entirely new generation of kids.
Yep.
That was the whole point. They sprinkled, of course, all the Easter eggs and everything for the adults that are taking their kids to see it. To say, hey, remember that? Hey, remember that? Yeah, they're member berries, but the whole point of the movie was this is Nintendo going, hey, we've got a new theme park coming out. We want new fans to get to know these characters that everyone has loved for 40 years.
And it was a celebration, more than even member berries. I think it was taking all the best parts of all the Marios and just kind of giving them to you, It was to introduce kids to Mario, but it was also to give the people our age the Mario movie we never got,
Yep. That was it. It was kind of it's almost a mulligan. It's like an apology letter from Nintendo to like 40 somethings. It really is.
We're sorry we fucked you in 93. Here's something much.
That's it. Manliness says Tom Hanks took some kids to the movies too. God damn it, Manliness. Nelson says, I'm her baby. Start the miracles.
Did Tom Hanks take him to a Greek theater?
Oh. Yeah, he left some Greek yogurt. Never mind. When I first saw Grace, I thought she was retarded.
Philadelphia kids.
He's got AIDS. Funny guy, Tom Hanks.
Did you guys understand the hot yogurt joke? Can we go home now?
Did anybody consider that maybe Grace is just a late bloomer? And right before she croaks is when she'll freaking finally hit that last stage. Oh, I get it now.
Probably. I mean, she's already in late stage leftist, so
I guarantee she's the kind of bitch that talks constantly through TV shows and movies, constantly asking questions about things that will be explained within 10 to 15 minutes of her asking the fucking question.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is she treats it like she's critiquing a show on her show.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm willing to bet she liked this movie a lot more than she's letting on, but she's worried about her Guardians 3 and Little Mermaid access.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not a surprise.
Because again, Nintendo's not just hitting Disney in the theater, they're hitting them in their parks, which has always been what Disney could fall back on, is, well, at least the parks are doing well.
Yeah, that's what they've got going for them. But yeah, that Super Nintendo Land is going to take a big chunk out of their bottom line, much like a lot of other things are right now. But let's skip ahead a little bit here.
Not even really the point. Now, some of you might be like, good, I'm a fan, and I just want to get to it. I mean, there's nothing to get to. But, a good screenwriter, screenwriting, it's always been disrespected in Hollywood. But this is it's at its lowest point right now. Like, a good screenwriter can make this fun for everyone, right? This is like Nintendo Easter egg the movie, the opposite of Andor. This is just all Easter eggs. You just choke on them. It's too much candy. After a brief open.
Okay. Yeah. So she opens up wide for Guardians 3 and then proceeds to shit on this movie some more.
Yeah. Clearly she saw the wrong movie. She didn't see the Mario Brothers. It sounds like she watched Andor instead. This is the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen.
I guess she just likes slow plotting nothing, because that was Andor.
Yeah,
Andor didn't actually get halfway interesting until the 9th episode.
What's in Andor?
Yeah, what is this movie?
It was the TV show on Juan Solo on Disney Plus. And the only reason I even watched it is because I kept hearing about how good Andy Serkis is in it. but like he didn't show up until like the 8th or 9th episode.
Hmm.
And it's
Wow.
basically just him walking around going, I need to get to this place. I need to get to this place. Well, I killed some Imperials and they're coming after me, so I need to get to this place.
Sounds riveting.
Yeah, exactly. It was pretty much 7.5 episodes of just slog.
Holy shit.
Damn it, Alienus. Oh.
Holy hell.
Oh my god. And I know a thing or two about choking.
So
when her eggs are dust. Well, yeah, I mean, pretty much. I mean, that womb is more barren than the Sahara Desert.
Mm-hmm. Dude, I had to look her up. She's only 36. Dude, she looks like she's like in her 60s. She looks horrible.
Well, that's what, a lifetime of hate and will do to
a
you.
lifetime of no video games and no Mario Brothers.
It's like looking at that picture of like Roseanne Barr now next to Madonna, and you're like, holy crap, Roseanne Barr looks hellaciously better than Madonna.
Yeah.
You know what it is? It's the same thing. It's the same thing that other shill said. Oh God, I can't remember his name. Was it Campia? Or no, it wasn't Campia. It was one of the other guys where they said that that they worked their asses off to be fans of those franchises. Because the one threw a fit that he didn't get invited to Disney's parks when they were unveiling the Star Wars theme park.
No, that was Karloff or whatever.
Karloff, that's it. Threw a hissy fit because, as a fan, I worked my ass off as a fan. That's how she is with her shilling. She is working her ass off to be a shill, so she absolutely has no joy in her life.
That's just only going to take you so far. I mean, I really do think the age of the critic is over. Just like the age of video game critics is over. Nobody goes to IGN for reviews on games anymore.
No.
Nope.
Or Kotaku or Polygon. They don't. Nope. They don't go to them anymore because they know they're bought and paid for because of Gamergate.
Mm-hmm.
And we've just needed something like that to happen to movie critics so normies will finally figure out, these guys are fucking retarded.
Yeah, because there's people that will like ride critics like they're like, well, they're professionals, they know what they're talking about. Mm-hmm. It's like, yeah, but when they're being paid to say these specific things, then their credibility goes out the window. It's like, yeah, but they're professionals. They went to school for this and all this. So it's like
they went to school for this.
Appeal to authority.
Yeah.
Oh, please. See, those people, they're the ones who eat crayons all day.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
If they believe that.
That's
shit.
Whatchamacallit. Tom, you were talking about, Christian Harloff from Collider. Mm-hmm. He was sitting there bitching. He was mad because the one guy from Screen Rant, I can't remember his name. He's it's right there. But anyway, Jermaine Lucier. He got mad because Jermaine Lucier got access to Galaxy's Edge, like you said. And they didn't give anything to Collider. And Harloff said, I've been busting my ass for 4 years, for 4 years as a Star Wars fan, and I don't get even an invite. I'm not promoting it. I don't want to talk about other people going there and enjoying it. I want to go. It's like, you're a fucking cunt, dude. Like, holy shit. Like, wow. What a whiny bitch. Like,
right? You want to go? Get your ass on the plane and go. Who's stopping?
Right?
Glenser. With her mouth open like that, she looks like a gender swap Mr. Bill.
Oh no! Look at small time Republics here. It's Jim Cornette.
Grace
He says,
could draw Diamond Dallas with her panties around her ankles.
Oh shit! I love it. What up, Runner? Happy birthday, kid. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah,
Happy birthday, dude.
Yeah, happy birthday.
Let's see. Let's go to Horribles. Do we want to talk about Bowser? Let's listen to her talk about Bowser because we know what she thinks of the writing.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go over here to Bowser.
It's not grapey enough.
Look at this look. Isn't that great?
And it's a shame because Jack Black does a fantastic job. As the movie is about who.
Yeah, we need to go back to this part. We do need to watch the script part because this is where she talks about the Me Too thing.
But then after that, there's like no story. Well, and what little story they do have, I found a couple of things. One was confusing. Like, why don't any of the other humans look like Mario and his family? And why is the human world super realistic, yet full of cartoon-looking characters? I was like, that's weird. The animation, though, again, is stunning. And some of the backgrounds in the human world looked almost real. But again, that was
Why
so bizarre.
is the
that there were
Little
cartoons
Mermaid
running around in
melanated
there.
when she's been underwater?
Back to
her
the
whole
story.
life?
Yeah.
Right?
The Little Mermaid just looks like Rosewood under the sea.
Right. and who is she to attack Mario for not looking human? Does she have any mirrors in her house? She don't look human.
There we go again. Now we're attacking Sloth again.
Tupperware in 84. Would you like to buy this Tupperware? It's super easy to use, and it's very convenient. And dishwasher safe.
I'm telling you, just one time I want to hear Grace say it so her voice cracks and you get her sloth voice. Mama, you is bad.
We should pay her to say it. I'll send her like a $10 super chat and get her to say it on a live stream.
In front of her.
Grace, what kind of ice cream do you want? Rocky Road?
To sum things up, that emoji right there looks more human than Grace.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much. JB said she should adjust the white balance on her camera.
And the family look just like him. Like,
yeah.
Just like them. And even the other, like, the real life people in the thing look like the humans.
She's
like,
trying
they
to
all look
compare,
the
like,
same.
Pauline, but that's how Pauline looks in Super Mario Odyssey.
Mm-hmm.
She's taller than Mario.
Yeah.
I mean, basically, he lives in New Donk City.
Mm-hmm.
Just they don't call it that.
Yeah.
It looks just like it does in Odyssey.
Yeah.
So it makes sense if you know the game.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here, let's watch a little more here.
I would also say it's a little disturbing because apparently in the games, Bowser, I had to look it up, Bowser is obsessed with Princess Peach and has been for a very long time. But in today's marketplace, post Me Too, to hear Bowser declare that he's going to ask Princess Peach to marry him, which apparently isn't a spoiler because I looked it up and it happens in the games all the time. But he's like, I'm going to ask Princess Peach to marry me. And like his little sycophant sorcerer is like, what if she doesn't want to? And he's like, then I'll destroy her kingdom and kill everyone she knows. And you're like, wow, that's stalker behavior. And I would say kind of makes this not appropriate for children, quite frankly.
He's always been.
And I would, in fact, I would argue that most of the movie is about who's going to date Princess Peach. And that's it. My jaw was on the floor. I'm like, is that really what this movie is about? That is a really outdated story. I think fans and just moviegoers in general, and everybody associated with this film.
She's truly retarded. That movie is about family. It's about Mario.
Right?
It's about the Mario Brothers. Oh my God. It's about never giving up. Mario does not give up from the beginning. That it doesn't matter. You know, you don't get bullied. All that shit. That's all in there. Princess Peach, same deal. She didn't give up. She wanted to keep fighting. She wanted to stop Bowser. She is truly retarded with a capital R.
Yeah. This post Me Too thing. When I heard that the first time.
I was going to say, did she wipe her drooling mouth with Disney money?
I was gonna say she wipes back to front, but that's neither here nor there. But no, Grace has a big long nose. Any relationship to Etep? God damn it, manliness. Yeah, this is no. There's nothing nefarious. I think she's looking for things to like nitpick when there's really not that much. When, like I said, this isn't the thread you want to pull because there's nothing there. Like
it shows she's motivated to find things wrong with the movie. Like there's an external factor influencing her.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure she spent a lot of time locked up in lockers during high school.
Yeah. Grace would call Pepe Le Pew rapey. She's dumber than Brandon. Yeah, I can agree to that, Glinzer. Definitely. There's no disagreements here. Jesus. I mean, this is just stupidity personified right here. Let's see what else we got. Do we want to see? Wait, what do we got? We got Bowser.
I do want to hear her talk about Anna Taylor-Joy girl power. Because it just shows like it can't be everyone and all the protagonists are badass. If the female isn't making the male look stupid, she's not satisfied.
All right.
And she even, in fact, I remember her talking about, we've talked about like males like superhero movies because it's in our instinct to protect. We want to protect. But then you see things like Captain Marvel and you just see women want power and to be able to do anything they want with no consequence. And she mentions that in here. She's like, well, she's supposed to be the princess of the kingdom, but you never even see her use her power. It's like, yeah, because she's busy protecting her citizens and being a real leader. She's not worried about power.
Right.
That's Bowser's role. Bowser is worried about power. Villains are worried about power.
Yeah. And his insecurities.
Yep.
Yeah. So wait a minute. She's doing a review of Mario Brothers and shilling for Disney at the same time?
Of course.
And
yeah, she's talking about the music.
Too. Disney has its eye on this because Chris Pratt is the lead in both movies, in Guardians and this.
Yep.
No, it doesn't matter. He's out now anyway.
Yeah, James, there was talk of Gunn already bringing him into DC.
Oh, it's Booster Gold?
That's what I heard. Yeah, it was Booster Gold.
All I know, playing the face of Nintendo ain't a bad gig.
No. Dude, I would honestly look at it like this, okay? Chris Pratt, how many billion-dollar franchises is he involved in? Jurassic World, love it or hate it, every one of those shit movies made $1 billion, and he's part of that. He's the lead. You had that one. The Marvel fucking, he's been in 2 Guardians movies and God knows how many Avengers and Thor and, their other little appearances. And then, he's in Mario now. He's got the Terminal List on Amazon, the Jack Carr show. Then, dude is money.
He's kind of replaced Mark Wahlberg as the go-to.
Yep, yeah. Absolutely has.
You did hear, as a side note, Mark Wahlberg's going to open up his own movie studio in Vegas.
Really?
Oh, he is?
Yeah.
I did not hear that.
I just saw the tweet on it earlier today. He's going to put up his own money to start a studio there.
Wow.
And he's actually pretty based, so.
Yeah.
Is that something new now? Like a lot of people moving out to Vegas? Because I know like one of the other ones that moved out to Vegas like a year or two ago was BattleBots. They moved out from California to Vegas.
Well, they're leaving back California just because of the fact that Governor Newsom's.
Yeah, BattleBots is like on the Strip now, which is cool because then like people from all over the world can experience it.
That's cool. I wish I would have known that. Shit. Terminalist did show his acting chops. All right, you ready for the Anna Taylor-Joy thing?
Sure.
Yeah. All right. Oh, Jesus Christ. Then I hit all the way back like a fucking
If you click on the thing where it says yikes, you can actually like go to chapters and it'll like give you each individual chapter you can click on and it'll start you directly where it begins.
Oh shit.
But I did really like Anya Taylor-Joy. She is always a delight as an actress on screen, but it turns out she has a great voice for animation as well. And she's a great sport. Look what she wore to the premiere for the movie, a variation on Princess Peach's Mario Kart outfit. I thought that was great. I am a little tired, though, of girl power for the sake of girl power characters. Like, if you're not going to fully develop them, I just get frustrated because I know certain groups are going to complain. You should have justification for things. It's like, if you're not going to do it right, don't do it. And again, she's all girl power, but yet the movie is just about who she's going to date. She's a princess in name only. I didn't see her make any rules.
She did not watch this fucking movie. They showed her TV showing up and the toads raising her and her going through the course as a young child. They showed why they made her who she is.
Yep.
Here's the revealing part. If you can just take it back a few seconds and listen to what Grace says, and this is the revealing part. She's not making any rules or using any power. And yeah, it kind of shows what it's all about. She doesn't consider it full-fledged girl power because she wasn't putting herself over the male characters.
Here, we'll play.
They were actually equal.
Yep. That's a perfect facial expression right there. Hang on a second. Hang on. That's a meme, right? That's meme fodder. There we go.
Screenshot that.
I did. I'll cut that out and send it to you.
I know certain groups are going to complain. You should have justification for things. It's like, if you're not going to do it right, don't do it. And again, she's all girl power, but yet the movie is just about who she's going to date. She's a princess in name only. I didn't see her make any rules or control the kingdom or anything. She just kind of went on a date with Mario, and Bowser was really jealous about it. And you're like, is this really what this movie is about? Keegan-Michael Key's voice is also unrecognizable as Toad, which is a shame.
No, that's
Let's be super clear. She does not go on a date with Mario. She's going to go to those other kingdoms to get their help to stop Bowser. That's the point of the movie.
And good monarchs protect their people. They don't just sit around all day making rules and controlling.
Right.
That's Peach's motivation in the movie. It wasn't to go on a date with Mario. That's not what happens. Not even in the end. They don't even kiss. What crack cocaine is she smoking?
And she agrees to fucking date Bowser, or to marry Bowser, because he promises he won't hurt the Toads if she does. That was her fucking stipulation, was just don't hurt my Toads. And it's ridiculous, man. Like, she has, it's like, did we even watch the same fucking movie?
Keely wanted to feed the ducks to her real quick.
God damn it, Keely.
I blocked this bitch on Twitter.
Oh,
there you go, Keely. You had enough time to feed the ducks there.
There you go. We know it doesn't take long, Keely. It's okay. Yeah. Oh shit! Let's see. What do we got left? Should we go?
The whole point of voice acting for a character is to not sound like you. Most of the time, I didn't really remember that it was Chris Pratt playing Mario.
Yeah.
And obviously, I didn't recognize him playing Toad. The only reason person I recognize is Donkey Kong, because Seth Rogen flat out said he doesn't do voices.
Yeah. Charlie Day sounded like Charlie Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But it fit perfect with Luigi.
But yeah.
You need that neurotic energy to fit that character. So he was perfect casting for that.
Look at Godzillionaire. Why didn't Princess Peach give a contract to Lockheed Mushroom to build weapons to fight Bowser like a real leader? Let's see what we had. She's a wretched, entitled beach who needs to do some good deed on the regular to attain some semblance of sanity and social validation, but I bet she can't keep a man in her life. Probably can't even keep friends. I don't know, she talks like... I think she's married. I honestly think she's married, but like I said...
that guy's got to be the simpiest of simpy simps.
It doesn't change the fact that, the only one she brought with her to that movie premiere was her barren womb. And that's where the pain really comes from.
Ducks. Yeah, I'm venturing a guess to say that, she's probably... they probably have a lot of cats.
I will say, though, I kind of got snookered by Illumination, because when they were doing the trailers, I thought that they were doing a pre-movie trailer when they showed all these ducks up in the air, and I was like, oh my God, they're making a duck hunt movie? Please tell me they're making a duck hunt movie. And it wasn't a duck hunt movie.
That's what I thought too, man. Like someone mentioned on Saturday about Duck Hunt movie, Brutal Morningwood.
Brutal did.
I was thinking, they showed a migration movie. Yeah, right before that could easily transition into Duck Hunt. Easily.
Oh God!
I don't know if I can take much more of this voice. I'm sorry.
We can stop it there. I mean, I think we've beat the she's not Sarah Jessica Parker, but we've beat that horse to death because it broke its leg in the first at Churchill Downs. But Grace wrote comic books. Yeah.
Did she really?
She
actually
did
write them, or does she put
I don't
her name on them?
I don't know exactly what her level of involvement. I know she has something something to her name. I'm not sure
didn't
exactly what
last
it is.
long. That's what's
Wow.
important. It didn't last long.
Yeah, because she
ain't
wasn't she
still writing comics.
she's a fan of A Force. I don't think I need to say much more than that. We need to wrap it up though, because we got to get ready for the member stream at about 15. So, ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, we hope you enjoyed thus far. And if you're a channel member, it doesn't stop now. We're going to take a break after everybody does their outros, and then we're going to come back with the member stream, and we're going to talk about Star Wars over there and the comeback of Rey Palpatine Skywalker Solo Rey Star Wars. But let me take it over to my man Tony first.
Hey everyone, I'm Tony, and I hate outros. I'll see y'all on the member stream, and if you ain't a member, it's only $5 a month. Sign up now and come hang out with us as we talk the failure that is Star Wars.
Yes. All right, brother. Thank you, man.
Oh yeah, thank you.
All right, bro. Let me kick it over next to Mr. AngelousDraven. Oh God! Oh God!
It's great.
Grace.
Grace
replace for me.
I didn't understand the movie.
That's the happiest I've ever seen Grace. You should always have that picture up for her.
I know, right?
Road.
Anyway, so Wednesday we'll be watching Dynamite. This week's episode of Dynamite, right after Holy Shit News. Hopefully it's a good card this week. I haven't had a chance to look to see what's going on this week, but and always a pleasure being here, shooting the shit and talking about what's going on in our entertainment. So thanks everybody.
Well, man, thank you, brother. Appreciate you being here as always, my man. And let's send it over to Mr. CJP next.
Yes. Thank you for having me on Etep. I always enjoy these shows. You can find me on YouTube at Forgotten One Music. I do post music and stuff randomly on there. And then on Saturday, you can catch me on the meme stream with the Legion of Memers. We've got Amanda with Daywalker Comedy. She's going to be on with us. Last week, we had the lovely Tina Bojan. She was a joy to talk to. Always classing up the place is Tina. And then, of course, I'll be here on Wednesday and Saturday night for Puma Man. Look forward to that.
Yes, we are watching Puma Man this weekend.
Man, he flies like a moron.
I'm working on. We're gonna do Miami Connection too soon. We're gonna do that one.
So much.
Yep. And just a heads up. Next, well, we'll talk about it later. But we'll talk about it in my outro. But let me go over to Vinny next. Thank you, CJ.
Yeah, it was fun roasting the special needs person there. You can find me over at Vinnieart. Again, apologies I didn't do a stream last night. It was a holiday, so I was in a food coma. But again, this was a blast. If you want some quality work, I have a bunch of amazing comic books out there you guys can get. They ship immediately. I am one of the most trusted, if not the most trusted creator in the indie sphere. They called me the Fulfillment King because I got everything out on time. I am currently working on a new project as well. It's City of Venus 2. If you want the first one, that still ships, along with the 2 art books on that campaign. If you want an awesome pirate story, that's Shadow of the Kraken. That's my newest one, 52 pages, glorious, amazing artwork. The story is incredible. And again, it ships right to you. And if you want a pretty damn cool ghost story, we have Through the Woods, hardcover book. The entire story's there, beginning, middle, end, and it ships immediately. Remember, we have less than 200 hard copies left, so if you want that, jump on it today. But yeah, thank you, everyone. And remember, Batman loves you.
Thank you as always, man. Next up, Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective, our special guest this evening.
Oh, it was an absolute pleasure to be here with you tonight, Etep. You are a very good boy, and all your panelists seem to be good boys. And that boy that you had on the screen that you were talking about, I think that boy needs some help. Very strange one. I don't like her or him or whatever it is at all. Never compromise. Be sure to stop by and check out the guinea pigs doing their thing on my channel, because they own the channel, not me. Just having fun talking about BattleBots, toy reviews, and all the good stuff that makes me happy and makes me smile. It's always fun to rant on and rage on some of these idiots, but if you're not stopping and having a little bit of fun every once in a while, you're going to be a burned out, saggy, melted face bitch just like Grace Randolph. Guys, don't do it to yourselves. Have a little bit of fun. Thanks to Etep for letting me come on. Thanks to all the awesome people in the chat. You all are amazing.
Thank you, brother, for being here. And I'm going to put Chris Fisk's link right there to his channel and InfinitaleChronicles.com. That is in the link to the video. I'm sure everybody's channel is in there in the description. I think I'll throw Tommy's in to make sure that's in there. Go over, check out Chris and support the Infinitale Chronicles. Back the second book. The first one was fucking amazing. I've got his stuff. I got all Vin's. Yeah, they're fucking great, wonderful projects. I got Red and Katie's. I got I got Jeff's. I got Oz's Gamble Comics. I'm looking forward to getting my hat and shirt. I like his logo. I like that. But yeah, as far as I'm concerned, I have no affiliation with. I don't know, folks. But no, thank you, everybody. Them too. They don't want any affiliation with me. That's what it is. And I'm a scorned lover. I have no fucking clue. I don't care. I don't want any affiliation with them because I actually have some sort of standards, I guess, and morals.
Integrity.
I like to stick.
Integrity weed.
Integrity. I got Integrity weed. I got Integrity Farms weed. What I'm doing right now is looking up all my channel members. I'm going to thank y'all. Joe's Atmosphere, Scrambles the Death Dealer, Horny Alpha, Common Idiot, Trina from Real Hara, Chris Wicks, Dread Gaze, Brahma Bull, Commander Phil, YSK, Another Monster, Release the McCracken, Midnight's Oblivion, Brightest Day, The Lovely Sherry, Frankie Knows, Joan Anshins, Author Stephen Walton, Zacharat 315, Cody Guy, Black Angus Reviews, Brutal Morningwood, Gap After Dark, Black Rose Comics, Justin Proper, Davian Donaldson, Nano Reaper, Mad Cheesemo, It's Courtney's Fellowship of Oddballs, JB Superfan, Adam Shawhan, Nelson, The Psychopath, Shawnee Stepp, Nefarious, Darius Munchausen, Ruben Christopher Haynes, AngelousDraven, my editor extraordinaire, Good Stuff, Comic Skater, Flair X, Tommy the Guinea Pig Collective, Frog G, Judas Goat, Barbecue Glinzer, Tina Bojan, Manliness and Motivation, Rugo Better, monoTony, Mr. Grant Gregory, Normie, and Godzillionaire. Thank you all very much. Thank you everybody in the chat. I love you guys. I love you so much. We'll be back in about 9 minutes with the member stream, maybe 10. We'll bump it back a few minutes. But Saturday stream, Puma Man. Wednesday night, Holy Shit News. I'll have some videos. I'm gonna get Gotham Knights. Episode 4 will probably be out tomorrow night, and then episode 5 will probably be out the following Tuesday. That's just how it's got to fucking be now with my schedule. You'll get videos all week. Puma Man Saturday night. Next Wednesday night, Holy Shit News is Holy Shit. It's my birthday. So that'll be a special live stream right there. Probably veer away from the regular format a little bit and have some fun. We'll still do a few stories, but and then that Saturday night, there won't that's I'm going to get that right here. The date will be the 22nd. There won't be a stream as I'm celebrating that weekend with some friends. So I'm gonna go out and get drunk. And I won't have my kid who'll be with grandma and grandpa, so I can go out and get drunk and enjoy myself. So yeah, that's going on in a couple weeks. Etep needs a Saturday night off, as I have not taken one since Cincinnati a couple weeks ago, and that was just because I was at a con. But yeah. Thank you, everybody, for being here. We appreciate you guys. I can't do it. I'll wake my kid up. He'll hear me all the way in the basement doing that one. I have to do the Costanza. I need a ceiling cam so I can do the Costanza every now and then. But thank you, everybody, for being here. We appreciate you. I'm Etep Okuian from The Place to Be Reviews. We've been here with all yous. If we don't see you, have a great day at Pleasant Bar. We'll catch you on the next one, but we'll see you in about 10.
It's better to burn out than to fade away.
I could do this all day.
Do the fentanyl shuffle, baby. Doesn't bode well.
behind the dumpster in Jersey.